Hello, so I'm here today to do a review for What If Season 2, Episode 5. So I have a lot of thoughts on this, so I'm really excited to talk about it. And let's just jump right in. Um, yeah, I absolutely loved this episode. This, other than maybe the Guardians of the Galaxy one with Peter Quill, this is my favorite of the season so far. And I last season, Peggy Carter's episode was probably my favorite, or at least the most memorable. So I was really excited that they expanded upon her story and did a good job with it. Um, I love her duo with Natasha. That was so much fun. It really gave like Steve and Natasha energy, and they're one of my favorite duos in the MCU. So I was really excited that they did that. I loved that we got to see Steve again. I really miss him. He is one of my favorite Avengers, and so it was really nice to see him. Kind of like Iron Man. It was just cool to get to be around his character again, even if it's in a different universe. I loved uh like the rebuilding with Peggy and Steve. I loved that Bucky was here. That was really fun. It's just all of my favorite characters were in this episode, and that really helped it out a lot. I love Steve Rogers. I love Peggy Carter. I love Natasha Romanoff. I love Bucky Barnes. It's all of the characters that are probably in my top 10 favorite characters in the MCU of all time. So when you got all my favorites and you do a nice job, but I will like it most likely. But I loved this. I loved the story. Most of all, I loved the characters. I I really liked the ending with Steve. Um, Although he's definitely not actually dead if they're going to expand upon the story, which it seems like they are. Um, Also, what happened to her? Why is Wanda and Fury there? I'm really confused by that. I saw um that Wanda was a part of this episode, and I was like, but why? And then that explained it. But oh, it's gonna be so good. I'm loving this What If season 2, and I really loved this episode above all. Um, it just had everything I wanted. The animation was really cool. I loved how when they went to the Red Room and they had all of those like robot people, how they animated that was really cool. It kind of reminded me of like A Wrinkle in Time, which was cool. Like the film where they go and they all are bouncing the ball. I've read the book too, and I don't think that happens in the book, but in the film that happens, and it gave me like that kind of energy, and that was cool. Um, what else? I loved it. I laughed a lot. I loved the action. The action was really cool, and they did a nice job of having the action well done in animation, but also like seemed like an MCU action scene in my head while I was watching it. I just kept saying like this would be really cool in like even in live action and not just animation, which means it's a good action scene in my opinion. They just did a fantastic job with the action, with the comedy, with the characters, with the story, with the plot, with the setting, everything. I loved. This has been such a good season, and this really made it even better. I really enjoyed this. I can't wait to keep watching, and that's really all I have to say with that. But watch this episode. It's awesome. If you liked the Peggy Carter episode last season, you're bound to like this one. And yeah, just go watch it. It's great. I'm gonna end the video here. I feel like I've said everything I need to say, but I hope you're all having a wonderful day. Go watch What If on Disney Plus. I love you all 3000, and please stay safe. Bye, guys.